Alright, hello everyone, this is Nitman, and this is about where I came in, watch live streaming today, the EA's press conference for E3 2018, and so I started a little bit into at like the end of the pre-show they were doing or whatever, and that's the cool thing about pre-shows. I actually kind of like it. Like they'll announce. They'll announce smaller games, or some pre-shows. They'll have some announcements to do with like maybe DLC, or like just smaller games like this. Or I don't know if Sims 4 is a new game or DLC, because I don't keep up with the Sims or anything. But that's cool. It looks like 4 seasons. It has weather. Has they never had weather? I don't understand. I have no experience with The Sims. Besides, I played a mobile title on my tablet years ago, and I had a little fun with it. But mainly, I just watched them take shits. And stuff like that, and it was fun to see them naked, and it was just stupid. Well, no, it wasn't like that, but I just did dumb shit, so, and I stopped playing it, so. But anyway, so this is where I started my live stream, my live reaction, which I will put a link into the description of this video to my entire live reaction that I streamed. It's just the stream archive. I'm not going to make it public because it was just shit. Like, the conference was pretty boring. It's a boring reaction. I didn't say nothing really to talk much. And it was my first time ever live streaming, like, with a webcam and stuff. So, I'm just going to leave it. Just going to leave it. If anyone wants to see it, they can see it there, unlisted. So, but otherwise, I was just kind of excited. First day of like E3, all the E3 stuff, So I was kind of excited to get into it, and I'll be streaming the rest of the conferences as long as if I can, which I most likely can. So that'll be fun. I'll make a video, like a discussion video like this, and maybe talk with like some other people about it too. But for now, for this one, it's just me. They talked about The Sims, and then I think they were talking. I guess earlier they might have been talking about the Plants vs Zombies, because I see it in the background. So maybe before they were talking about DLC or something they were doing, and I don't know. Maybe that was something I missed, and maybe I should have looked actually, but that'd be interesting. Even though they dropped the ball on Garden Warfare, the original is kind of garbage. It's like, okay, it's sort of fun, but it's stupid. 2, I don't know. I'm sure it's okay. I'm pretty sure it's as good as the first one, which isn't that great. But and then Plants vs Zombie 2, dude, EA ruined PopCap's wonderful fucking IP. Absolutely slaughtered it. They just destroyed Plants vs Zombies. Number 2 is such a shitty game, especially compared to the fucking masterpiece that is the first one. I fucking hate EA for ruining that game. Like, PopCap with the original Plants vs Zombies, they made like one of the best games ever made, and EA came in and just slaughtered it. Absolutely. The first game's still okay, but they kind of did some shifty shit with that too. But dude, no, number 2 is so bad. God damn it, dude, that makes me so upset. Such a great. Never mind. It's not really something that don't need to talk about that right now. But yeah, that just. And at the end of the day, it's a game. It's just not that big of a deal. But it does make I don't like that. So anyway, but otherwise, so like the actual conference, it started with they came out and they had talking, whatever. Just, it's okay. People I don't know. No, I don't know any of them. And then they talked about Battlefield 5, which of course they would. They just revealed that. Which, man, what you think they'd wait for the reveal of Battlefield 5 for E3, but they did it like a few weeks ago or whatever. So that's kind of weird. But they talked about it here, and they showed a little gameplay and a trailer or whatever, and that was cool. They talked about it. It still looks good. Like Battlefield, like the fourth game, I played the fourth game and that was fun. Graphically it looks good, and story. I don't know. I'm sure it's fine. And the whole woman being in the World War II thing, whatever, dude. I don't know. It's a game at the end of the day. If they were like making trying to make like a historically accurate movie or like a documentary or something, and they did stupid shit like that, then that's where you get mad. But when it comes to a video game, fuck, put robots in there. Like, do something like, why be so historically strict and accurate too? Why not let's get fucking nuts, or I don't know, do something crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, instead of just rehashing World War II for the billionth time, how about do something actually crazy and creative? Why stick to accuracy when you can just we've done the accurate shit. Fucking go out and, well, I maybe not robots, but you know what I'm saying. Like, just get inventive with it, man. If you're gonna do it, or just get off the wars, man. Fuck, dude. Why people think war is like cool and fun? Like, it's fucking disgusting, dude. It's not cool. Anyway, but the game looks good. As much as I like to shit on it at the moment, it looks good still, graphically beautiful, and looks like fun. So, otherwise, yeah. They announced a battle royale mode, which is, of course they would, because who wouldn't? It's a game mode. It's a huge game mode that blew up into like practically just like its own genre of fucking gaming. So why not include a mode in your new game? Like, it's not like it's going to be DLC and they made it clear that there's no loot boxes, and the crowd all like applaud. You got a big round of applause for that. And I sat in my lab reaction like, wow, dude. Like, we have to clap and cheer that they're not putting loot boxes in games. It's kind of sad, honestly. Gotta be real. But, whatever, man. It's not there, so I was happy about that. And Battle Royale, yeah, it looks for Battle Royale mode. If you played Fortnite, PUBG, I've only played Fortnite, but I'm sure PUBG's just as good. But I like it, and Battle Royale mode, I wouldn't mind seeing it in a bunch of games. Like, it's good. Like, it's fucking fun. There's a reason it's so popular. It's fun. And it's badass. Like, 50v50, dude. That's crazy. Just the way the whole what it is just kind of nuts. And so I love it. So I'm glad to see it. Honestly, I don't whatever. It's just a game mode. Like, I think it should just be. I said it in the live stream. It should just be a standard. Just become a standard game mode that's added to pretty much any game. Like, any game could just have it. Not every single game that ever comes out, but a lot of games, why not? Why not have an option to do it? If whatever the developer wants to do, okay, and whatever people like think would be a good fit, So yeah, I enjoy battle royale, so I'm glad to see it actually. It's not like something I think is essential or would be disappointed if it wasn't there, but I think since it is there, that just makes the game like, oh, that's cool mode. So anyway, after that, they went on to FIFA, which I don't care about FIFA at all. They talked about 19 a little bit, which of course, have one every year, don't they, or something like that. And then they talked about 18 and the World Cup or whatever, which I saw a fucking ad for on a McDonald's bag. So that wasn't very fucking special. Not that I was eating McDonald's. Someone else. I'm serious about that. And then after FIFA, and then what the hell? What did I say? Oh, Origin Access. I wrote down some notes. So because I can't I want to make sure you just go through and if I go off memory, I'll miss something and I'll be like, and then I'll finish the video. I'll be like, shit, I wish I talked about that. Which is cool. Like, man, so Origin Access, damn. So that's basically kind of like a Netflix service for gaming, but for like EA and EA related games, or just EA games and whoever they own or whatever, I guess. And yeah, I mean, I think Microsoft is doing it, I believe, they have like a Microsoft Gold Pass or something. For $10 a month. Excuse me. And that's pretty much like offering their Xbox One library, but just a bunch of different random games. I think they have 100 on there. I don't know if it's out yet or not, but I think that that they're doing something like that. And now EA is going to do it. I think Nintendo's on their way to do it. We might get an announcement in this E3 too. Like they're doing something sort of similar. Like they're kind of doing. They're close, like with their online thing. Okay, but that's I'll save that for the Nintendo video and their direct, which I'll have probably more to say than anything. I'll be excited about that one. But anyway, so I'll keep that out of this. This one. So, but yeah, Origin Access. I can see it, man. One day, games are just going to be played through a streaming service like Netflix, on like a tablet or phone or a computer, just random hardware. And all consoles are probably going to be done with, like, it's just, you're going to have a PC and then like your phone or a phablet or something, and you're going to walk around, and if you game, then you game, and if you don't, you don't. And you just do everything on one device. And honestly, I'm ready for that, because that would actually be kind of nice. That'd be kind of nice. But this, okay, there's too much to talk about for that. I can make a whole video on that, honestly. So I'll just leave that. But yeah, so that looks. I'm not gonna do anything with it. You can I think there's like a free access or free trial thing they were doing today. They said, you can do it right now. But I don't personally give a shit about it, so I'm not gonna even bother. After this. So after that, they mentioned a Star Wars game. Like, I think a new one they were making. And I don't care. I don't like Star Wars at all. Like, I mean, it's cool and all, but I never got into it, so I don't care about it. Like a Han Solo, and then they talked about like Han Solo DLC, and then Battlefront 2. Like, and they talked about it. They were like, "Oh, whoops, yeah, we fucked up that game. We messed up hard," and then blah blah blah. But and then like tried to just kiss ass or something. And so I just ignored it, and I don't care about Star Wars, so I just wrote garbage here. So then they switched over to something kind of neat, and something I hope is actually, it's out now. This is actually kind of a super cool, pleasant little surprising announcement. I say pleasant, but I don't. Okay, so it was a cool thing. Unravel 2, and they announced it and showed it off, and then after they got done with the gameplay and trailers, they were like, "Oh, it's out now. You can enjoy it right now or after the show," and that was really cool. So they didn't announce what platform it's on, but I'm assuming it's on like PC and like the PS4 and Xbox, but I'm not sure if it's on Switch. But that game would be perfect on the Switch, and so I might as well check, but not right now. I'll do it tonight. But if it's not, that's a shame. And hopefully it kind of gets ported there eventually, or something like that. But I don't know. Oh well, it's cool that it's out. This I love when they announce a game and then like they drop it right after the conference, or it's already out. That's really dope. And the game looked pretty fun. And I didn't even know there was a first one. I don't have no fucking clue what the hell the first one is, but I was like, okay. So yeah, that looked kind of cool. And then after that, something about A Way Out, which I don't remember if that game came out or not, but it looked interesting to me, and I remember it's interesting to me, and I don't know if it's out or not, or if it's coming out, but they talked about it a little bit. I absolutely forget all about that part. But if it's out, then I should be playing. I want to play that. And if it's not, then I don't remember what they said. But they were kind of talking about that, and then I think the developer, somebody or whatever, it kind of like they're making a different game in that way. Like it's a story game. Sea of Solitude, which looked pretty cool at an art style, a nice art style. And SOS is the acronym for it, which is kind of cool because it's about like deep depression shit or whatever, like Colin or something like that. And so that looked pretty interesting. Yeah, I don't know. That's all that I just wrote cool because it did look cool. I'd be kind of interested in it, I think, even though it looked like it was going to be just kind of more of like a story thing. Like there's not going to be an intense gameplay. You're just going to kind of go along, and you're going to see a story. And it's going to be kind of deep and emotional. So that's what that game looked like, and so that looked good. After that, they talked about NBA Live 2019, and I wrote, "Who cares? I don't give a shit about sports games, especially not like NBA or Madden or FIFA." And then they mentioned Madden 19, which, ooh, big deal. And then, the worst part of the entire show was when they devoted like a whole, like, I don't know, probably 15 minutes or so, I don't know, long time, to a fucking mobile game. Like, if it was like Nintendo, because I know they're making mobile games now, what they would do is they would like announce, let's say like Animal Crossing or something, even though, okay, that already came out, like Pocket Camp exists, but they would announce an Animal Crossing game, and then they would be like, oh, it ties into Pocket Camp, and they'd mention it and show it off. Okay, here's another example. They'd be like, okay, here's more Metroid Prime 4. And then they'd announce also, here's a mobile game, a mobile Metroid game coming that will link to and have interaction or whatever, or a connection with Prime 4. And that's how they do it. Or they just kind of casually, they talk about it like a little bit and be like, or something. It might not even be, they probably wouldn't even mention like mobile. I don't think they're going to mention like mobile games unless they say it ties in with like one of their games. They might mention that it ties in, and that's it. So at E3, and Nintendo Direct. But anyway, that's Nintendo. Like, just for example, so when I shit on this, I don't need there's no like, well, oh, Nintendo, just before I even, because that was on my mind. So no, the mobile game they showed, first of all, it looks stupid, and second, and generic, and second of all, they just went out straight at the gate. They were like, they had two fucking faggots up there, and they were like, oh, we're gonna goddamn play a whole match, show you off the game. And then they just had people, play the game for a match. And it looked so uninteresting, it hurt. And I don't care about mobile games. And it was stupid. And yeah, it was just really dumb. And then they showed a trailer which was dumb and overhyped. Or like overcompensating, I guess. I don't know, it was just over the top, I guess. Command and Conquer Rivals, really stupid. The alpha was out today, so that's kind of cool, but if anyone wants to play it, and it's free, so yeah, but no, I sure don't. And then what the hell, what did I write down there? Something to get, or something finally. Give to set? What? I said give to set. I don't know what that means, but that it was so bad, I guess. There was like okay. Basically it was that. I guess there was something else, and then they finally, they were teasing it. Anthem. They finally talked about Anthem again from last year's E3. And they started off showing a trailer, I believe. New trailer. And then they talked about it for a while, which was kind of lame because they weren't really saying anything. They were kind of they were talking about how that they were talking about how they were talking about how they were gonna they were talking about how they wanted to like make the world somewhere where you keep going and you keep playing, and they just keep adding they keep adding DLCs and other story missions and stuff like that, and they keep expanding the world and keep expanding character development, and just keep expanding and I guess increasing your time with the world that they created and stuff like that. And so like you're always coming back and you're always like seeing new things and doing different stuff. So and it's like all online. So it's kind of like Destiny and Destiny 2, which is immediately what it reminded me of because I've been playing Destiny 2 lately. And so I'm like, yeah, that was pretty. That's where I actually talked and had an interesting discussion a bit about in the live stream about how I liked that idea, even though how I thought Destiny 2. I don't know about the first Destiny specifically, but Destiny 2 kind of did it shitty. Kind of how they released a $60 game with not that much content, and then they put out DLCs that are less content, but still, a fraction of the price, but fraction of the content, which already wasn't enough to begin with. And so it's kind of just overpriced horse shit. And then I talked about, even though the third expansion coming out is going to be bigger and whatever, and it looks really awesome, and I kind of do want to get them, but it's just, I don't think it's just right, it could have been, and so I hope Anthem doesn't really fuck it up, but since it's EA, who knows. But they were talking about there's no loot boxes and stuff. No games have loot boxes, and the crowd got all crazy, like, oh, thank goodness, we have to clap for that. And then that's it. They gave a release date of next year, like February, I think, February 22nd. I want to say. And that's about it. Yeah. And then they closed out and they went to like Lil Yachty and some other people and soccer players playing FIFA. And then I stopped. I didn't want to watch that whole thing, so I stopped shortly after that. And that was it for EA. And so, like, I watched some reactions to it, and everyone I've seen says the EA conference was horseshit and it was boring, and I agree. Like, I kind of tried. I left it on a positive note for my stream. If you do watch it, you can just skip to the end or whatever. I was like, okay, some of this is cool. Like, Unravel 2 was kind of neat. That's cool. Origin Access, okay, neat. I was like, Battlefield 5 looks cool. Still, like Sea of Solitude, yeah, neat. Blah blah blah. I don't give a shit about like this, that, and the other. And then I was like, Anthem, yeah, I do like Anthem. Like, Anthem looks good. It looks fun. I'm kind of excited for it. And I like the concept. I like the ideas that they're talking about. So I kind of like what they're doing so far. And then, Storm. Storm is if you pick anything else but Storm, I don't know what's wrong with you. But anyway, yeah. So, and then I just left it at that, and I was like, that was okay. I didn't really give a opinion on how the conference was, but it was pretty. I was pretty bored. Like, I had to look at my phone, or like goof off, or just like I was just like ready to take a nap or something. Like, I just wanted to. I was so done. I was like tempted to be like, forget this. I was so done. It was really boring. So, yeah, that's basically it. So I guess I can give a rating just for fun. I guess out of like between 1 and 10, or like 0 and 10. How about that? Because why not? Be different. Everyone does 1 out of 10 or whatever. 1 through 10. I'll do 0 through 10. So, out of 0 through 10, man, I gotta be real. Like, I hear people say 1, or it's just shit, it's boring, and it's the worst conference ever. Blah blah. EA is just notorious, I guess. It's like, honestly, I gotta say, it opened up with Battlefield 5, which was interesting. And then Battle Royale, that's cool to me. I think that's it's not like super hype, but it's cool. And then, it kind of lost me with FIFA and stuff. But Unravel 2 was neat, honestly, for me. I thought that was cool. And the fact that it came out, the whole game came out today. That was really cool. Sea of Solitude looked neat. And then Anthem, like, what can I say? I really liked Anthem. I'm really interested in Anthem, so even though it looks like similar, really kind of like just Destiny, honestly. But fuck it, So I gotta say, I'm really feeling like, I guess, okay, I can't just rate this off like how I feel about the announcements. Like, even though there was some good stuff, the only thing I was really hyped about is Anthem. So I guess based off that and how this was like hour and 15 minutes or so conference, yeah. I'm not gonna say a 1 out of 10, but I gotta say probably like a 2 or 3 out of 10. I'm gonna say, just because of how bored I was, I think I have to go with 2. Yeah, because I was like deathly bored through quite a bit of this. So yeah. The only thing was Anthem hyped me, and Unravel 2 and Battlefield 5 look cool. Still, so yeah. So I'm gonna give it a official rating of 2 out of 10. Out of 2 out of 10. So, yeah. So that's my thoughts on the EA conference for E3 2018, and I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be live streaming a reaction to Microsoft, and then I think Ubisoft or whatever's on tomorrow, and then whenever Sony and Nintendo go, like the next couple days here, for sure. But and then I'm gonna make a video like this. I'm gonna make notes, and then I'm gonna make a video like this discussing it, and hopefully have a couple other people on, or probably just other one person, and talk about it instead of just me talking about it. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and that's what I'm gonna do. See ya.